Tao Daily Tarot is just around the corner. Let me give you a little heads up. This is the overall temperature card in this energetic weather forecast tarot reading. Clean it up. I saw it and I meant, okay, what do you have to clean up? How do you clean up? These two cards will tell the rest of the story. Coming up in just a moment. Well, hello and welcome yet again to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here. I very much appreciate it. Whether you're a first timer, long timer, cross watcher, makes no difference whatsoever. It's all the same for you. We focus on energies. This is the Tao Daily Tarot, meaning it's very simple, very basic to the extreme, making it much more effective from my point of view. Alrighty, why? Because we do archetypal readings. We read the images from the cards. We do anywhere from 8, 9, maybe 10 cards from 4 decks. That's all. That's all. And then we focus on energies, not predicting. Energies. And in fact, we really kind of hone in on one particular energy that is circulating around you right now. Why? Because it is the Tao Daily Tarot. It's basic, it's simple, it's direct. Think of it as your energetic weather forecast. Okay, one frequency surrounding you now so that you can guide and direct your life, not depend or wait on other people or other things to happen. You have the energy. Also, we have the hyper shuffle. That makes us different. And try to get the reading in about 10 minutes, maybe 11, maybe 12. But we keep it short. Again, basic, clean, focused on you. Alrighty, mentioned the hyper shuffle. Let's do it. And there you go, the Tao Daily Tarot. Let's get to it. Kind of an interesting spread here because we're just a couple of days away from that full moon in Aquarius, which I think is tied directly to Lionsgate new moon at the beginning of the month, and I think will set up the rest of this year and maybe lead us into 2022, so I think it's really big. So, this energetic weather report starts with clean it up. Clean it up. Some things just need to be organized a little bit, maybe kind of put in different places. It's not a big deal. I don't get a major kind of a cleanup action. Just tidying up, putting things in order. Difficult to do over the past year or two, or maybe your whole life. Don't know. But this is the time to clean it up. And as we're heading towards that full moon in Aquarius, great time to start. Let's begin with the energies of coming and going. We have the 8 of Wands. Something's coming in. Some new piece of information. Something, I don't know that enthusiasm is the word, but certainly will pique your curiosity and get you thinking more positively. And it may out and out make you feel more enthusiastic. But something is coming in. A message maybe. Maybe someone will say something to you. Maybe it's just a revelation. Something just pops and you go, wow. Some new information that will, without a doubt, up the ante and make you a little more involved, plugged into your life in a pleasant way. To add to that idea, the Page of Pentacles. Remember, pages always change the storyline, and Pentacles are things that we value. Right away, we tend to think, money. Hence the problem with society, because money is on top of everything else, and we wonder why we don't treat people better. Because we put money first. So I don't look at the Pentacles as money. I look at them as the things that we truly value in our heart and spirit. And so the Page of Pentacles is saying this new little piece of information I was just talking about, the 8 of Wands, will in some way help you to reevaluate what is important to you. It's been constant since the first of the year. This whole what is important to me, why is it important to me? But that's because you want the enthusiasm back in your life. You want that juice. And of course, the 6 of Wands says, you're headed on that path. Clean things up. Like the Oracle card said, clean things up a little bit, tidy up. And you're going to find that you're building enthusiasm in your life. You can be victorious. You can put joy back into your life. But you just have to tidy up. And I'm thinking what you have to tidy up is your sense of what's important to you. It's been all jumbled around the last year or two. What was important, not important anymore. Maybe it's important. I don't know. I can't figure it out. So the Page of Pentacles says you got to get that together. There'll be that little inspiration, that little message that will allow you to reevaluate. That will allow you to begin to build more enthusiasm in your life. And at that point, Four of Pentacles says, I may not have a lot of valuable things in terms of what the outer world sees, but they're important to me. Now I know what they are, and I'm going to hold on to them. Four of Pentacles, stability. Yes, you're clear on what's important. And again, you may not have a big long list of things that are important to you. That does not matter. You clean it up and you make a list. And then you know. And once you got that list made, bam, things fall into place for you much better. You begin to develop a sense of self. Like the Nine of Pentacles. She's very independent. She has her pentacles lined up alongside her. She is her own person, but she knows what's valuable, and that's what makes her independent. She doesn't have to guess. She doesn't have to go to anybody else. She doesn't have to try mass media or government or anything to tell her what's important. She knows what's important already, and that's what makes her so attractive. That's what makes her so independent. And from there we move to the second magnifier card, another page. Page of Swords. Yes, yes. Page of Swords says change of thinking. And you can see through this reading so far, it is a change in values. You have to clean it up. You got to get your value system clear, basic, down to the basics. To do that, you got to change your thinking, and that, of course, is what the Page of Swords brings. This is a developmental reading. I love this very much. Now we go to the vice versa cards, and boy, do they tell a story. At this point, you, me, all of us probably are tied to something. We know it's no good. We know it doesn't help us. In fact, hurts us. But we're addicted. We're connected. We cannot seem to break loose. That's not true. It's imaginary. You can pull away. But the prospect, the brainwashing, if you will, is so intense, you feel stuck. Not true. Not true. Change your thinking. You change everything else. Clean it up. So we move from there to one of my absolute favorites. There's no question about it. Wheel of Fortune. So, yes, you might have been battling this, but the Wheel of Fortune says things are moving forward. Change your thought. Change your feeling. Clean it up. And you will move forward successfully. What are you going to be moving forward to? Self-love. Absolutely. Ace of Cups. All aces are the beginnings. It's a start with you. How many times have we gone through this message? It's important. Please clean it up. Set up your priorities. Set up your values. There don't have to be a lot of them. But set them up, clean them up, and then move forward into a future with more joy, more happiness, more value, because you take time to love the most important person in your life, you. So that's our read today. It is another powerful one as we're approaching that full moon in Aquarius. Please like, subscribe, and share if you have the possibility. Every time you come to check out a tarot, please hit the like button or something. I think it's a thumbs up at this point. Please, it's very important for the folks at YouTube as I work to build this channel. I depend on you entirely. Thank you very much. Alrighty, good. So that was a powerful read. I love doing those reads for you every day. I do a brand new one every day, 365. So between now and the next time you and I have a chance to talk tarot together, blessings.